the first to know. Nsem-Pii TV.
Cross-examination is still ongoing or the Financial and Economic Crime Division of the Accra High Court 2. Now, revelations very, very interesting revelations. Very, very, very interesting revelations. Now, in the cross-examination of Richard Jakpa, or can say, the first time we meeting the Attorney General was on the 16th day of February 2022. Richard Jakpa said the first time onya an encounter with the Honorable Attorney General was on the 16th of February 2022. Way okan ewo bra na ono ankasa ne lawyer Dr. Bassett Bamba cross examine. Ene Richard Jakpa under cross examination from the prosecution say the first time meeting the Attorney General was before December 2021. You under cross examination from the lawyers was meeting the Attorney General for the first time on the 16th of February 2022. And then under cross examination from the prosecutor, Richard Jakpa say he met the Attorney General for the first time before December 2021. And no okay. Na osi sabreno. Na Attorney General etaiba ne cousin. Justice Emmanuel Johnny Kolendi ho ene ne bedi emra ehonkomo. Ti Johnny Kolendi fie ba de. Enye ambulance case yi ba ye said the NDC for kan. Enna ema the Attorney General Godfrey Yeboadame eba Johnny Kolendi fie. According to Jakpa, if you hold the no tie ba ho pa, the baby oba ho bia na one the learned Justice Johnny Kolendi ebedi enkomo related to law. And in your mahodoa ekoso court. Yefa no nkotwere ho. Now revelation number 2. Richard Jakpa say the first time on the Attorney General ekasa ofonso. Now in the cross examination, or said the first time on the Attorney General kasa ofonso da or no Richard Jakpa a request from the Attorney General say or person woni ni hia na omo edi enkomo with regards to the ambulance case the sitie na o chechire nsemu kire no. That was under cross examination. Ebra na ono na lawyer cross examine no. Ene ebra the Attorney General cross examine no. Richard Jakpa say the first time oni Attorney General ekasa wo phone so no. Enko na nya ono Richard Jakpa phone. Na eye ne cousin Justice Johnny Kolendi phone. Now eno si ebra omiti all the necessary requirements, that is bail requirement, for him to be granted bail in this ambulance case. According to Jakpa narration, they ma court say na the cousin Justice Johnny Kolendi no owo in ropes. Yana say wo court to cry wo cancel. And our friend no say nyame adom wotumi amiti the bail condition. Enti no oni Attorney General ankasa na omo ano ne granting the bail. Enti ye ho, and according to Jakpa, the cousin Justice Johnny Kolendi excuse no ho from court, still dressed in robes, eba no ho police station, afraid the Attorney General on phone. Emma wonu Jakpa any Attorney General kasa on phone so say Nyankopon ayadom watumi amiti the bail condition, and Attorney General boaye emma ne nsa etumi eka bail. Enti the second revelation is that the first time Jakpa talked to the Attorney General on phone was particularly on the phone of Justice Johnny Kolendi. And yes, sir, or no Jakpa ne fra Attorney General say, or person be church in said your kind of cross examination, and then was assassination. And that is the second revelation. Now, the third revelation is say on our cross examination, Richard Jakpa court asote say when the Attorney General and Komodium, there were 4 WhatsApp messages. 4 WhatsApp messages. And then, a copy more court. Interestingly, Richard Jakpa mum SND, the Attorney General, 60 68 WhatsApp messages. Now, out of the 68 WhatsApp messages, Attorney General reply emu mienu pe. During cross-examination, it was established in court to say Jakpa SND Attorney General 68 WhatsApp message 68 emu two pe. Any Attorney General responded. Now, another confession. Richard Jakpa sanka chile court to say kwan ya wo fa so enya Attorney General number no enya Justice Johnny Kulendi ene de number ne ma no said na wokan na emum no ono an ne kofa Justice Johnny Kulendi phone without the prior notice of Justice Johnny Kulendi ena opiki Attorney General number every free phones. According to Jakpa, the first time we message the Attorney General no na was say we introduce no who say or you're the cousin of Justice Johnny Kulendi and Sana Attorney General responded on the WhatsApp message. And he got the number of the Attorney General secretly from the phone of the cousin Justice Johnny Kulendi. And also it was established in court. Na Jakpa ne ho ya akire no na obe kan di akire court to say Attorney General Niama woye no opese oma Ghana fo hu se wono Japan enka no kredia ene obe instance say yemfa Attorney General megina daka mu na on testify under oath no true sa challenge no ene ba Attorney General na wona wo kan wa asem obi anka se wo twantro tidi enti ena chenchina nchina yentwe the learned Attorney General emfa megina adaka mu na on testify under oath. The Attorney General is not compelled to come and testify under oath. Eno de enye no kre. Ena obi anso nka se de wo kan oboa. Wan kasa won nsem a wo kan with respect to nsem a wa Canada no. Ena otibua ebufo a wadwene ye wo say odi atro. Enti how this also say me quote no say Jakpa insisted that if the Attorney General thinks what he is saying is not true, the Attorney General should be put in the box to testify under oath. How do you ascertain that someone is thinking that you are not speaking the truth? Enti eno dia ayi bi enim enti Revelations number 3 ya a sign ebeto dwane say upon every conversation yeah, Richard Jakpa and the Attorney General they were all in the presence of Justice Johnny Kulendi. Attorney General, there is nowhere ya one Richard Jakpa edim komo face to face enya fonso de na make face to face a bra na Justice Johnny Kulendi anyhow. And no another revelation that was made, ni say Ebri biano Attorney General and Richard Jakpa face to face conversation biano. It was in the presence of the cousin, your friend, Justice Johnny Kulendi. Anna Richard Jakpa sa kan sembi. Ye bisa ne say there say no WhatsApp the Attorney General dia. Ene Attorney General ne number saying. Attorney General number is saying. Let's look at the interesting answer Richard Jakpa the man. Answer what the man was saying. I do not have the number, but what I do know is that he called me and gave me an assignment, and I executed the assignment, gave him the feedback, and he acknowledged the feedback. A simple question say, what send the Attorney General 68 WhatsApp messages or reply mum you pay? Enti Attorney General number no a number benya. Jakpa si wonim number no. But one day the wonim ne say Attorney General friend no e the assignment bi share nsa. E no no kwaya assignment no. Owi no the feedback ma Attorney General. And Attorney General acknowledge the feedback. And this is the interesting answer. Yeah, Richard Jakpa at the Maya with regards to the number of the Attorney General. Owi no say out of the 68 messages here they abaya clear say a bar or no ascended the command the Attorney General. Na emu dodo na a verbal request made by the Attorney General at ne cousin, Justice Yoni Kulendifi. So I say out of the and then you know messages in your 4 bill, 68. The Busan say, then 68 in the Dianquani womb. Jakpa say, a mutu duana, a verbal request. Ya a bar between or no any the attorney general. A cousin, Justice Yoni Kulendifi. And to people who say, a verbal request be. Na me who ye kase be a verbal. Ye didn't come up by mouth to mouth, but Jakpa say out of the 68 messages, majority of them a verbal request made by the Attorney General at his cousin's house. At his cousin's house. Indeed, these are some of the interesting revelations. Pick from the cross-examination. Koso live. The financial and Economic Crime Division of the Accra High Court too. Still, you need the actually tough from now.
Now, to what the Southern MP stated earlier, that the minority had to divide itself into two, where one part will support the court case. Businessman Richard Jakpa is scheduled for cross-examination by the Attorney General today in the ongoing ambulance trial. This follows the completion of a cross-examination by lawyers representing Dr. Ato, the first accused, last Thursday, June 13, 2024, while it remains uncertain whether Godfrey Dame will personally conduct the cross-examination in court. It is confirmed that the prosecution will rigorously scrutinize Jakpa. Justice Ifiasewa Sariboche, in an additional High Court judge presiding over the case, called upon the prosecution after Dr. Kesiala Toforsen's legal team, led by Dr. Abdul Basit Aziz Bamba, concluded the cross-examination on 13th of June 2024. Earlier, the court had admitted an audio recording into evidence capturing a conversation between Godfrey Dame and Richard Jakpa, the third accused in the case. Dr. Toforsen, the current minority leader in Parliament, and businessman Richard Jakpa face allegations of deliberately causing financial loss to the state amounting to 2.37 million euros through the procurement of ambulances. Both have pleaded not guilty and are currently standing trial. Now let's cross over to Jeffrey, who is in the court. Jeffrey Atipo joins us for more details. Jeffrey, good afternoon to you. Hello, Jeff. Yes, good afternoon. I'm sorry. Unmute, if you can unmute. You're not audible. Yes, kindly unmute.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, we can hear you. Kindly give us updates. What's happening? Right. Has the cross-examination started?
Yes. And as I speak with you now, proceedings have started in the courtroom. And I might say that, it's going to be the Attorney General, Godfrey Dame, coming face to face against the third accused person in this particular case, Richard Jakpa. The Attorney General is going to be cross-examining the third accused person based on the allegations that he made against him regarding some meetings that they had. Mind you, the other day in court, that was on Thursday last week, the third accused person, Richard Jakpa, gave some damning revelations about things that happened, conversations that happened between him, the Attorney General, and Justice Kulendi in Justice Kulendi's house, and other matters that he spoke about. Now, the third accused person said that he met with the Attorney General, Godfrey Dame, and Minister of Justice 4 times before in 2022. And in Justice Kulendi's house, where they have several conversations, the Attorney General, tries to, convince him to give judgment or to make, to give evidence in support of him, just to get the Honorable Member of Parliament for, or the minority leader, Honorable Dr. Kesiala Toforsen, just for him to be jailed for at least 1 month, which he declined. But quite apart from that, he also told the court that the ambulances that he acquired, the current government went ahead to procure same brand of ambulances, the vehicles and the equipment as well, which is currently being in operation right now, but they've decided to abandon what the previous government has contracted him to bring to the country. So he made a lot of revelation. He also told the court that day that, some of the equipment are still at the port 8 years now, which the government decided not to clear. So a number of issues the third accused person raised on the other day, which the Attorney General's team, because the Attorney General himself wasn't in court that particular day, but his team was there, led by his deputy, Afetia Yeboah, but they were not able to object anything on that day. All the pronouncement that the third accused person made, they weren't able to make any objections to it. So today is the turn of the Attorney General's office. His team are there seated. The judge, Efiasawa Sareboche, is seated. Proceedings have started. And I will just be getting in there to get the information as to what exactly Godfrey Dami is going to be asking Richard Jakpa. How Richard Jakpa is going to be responding to the issues, I'm sure it's going to be very, very interesting at the end of the day.
Has Godfrey Dami, giving us a definite response as to who is going to do the cross-examination?
Can you,
I'm asking if Godfrey Dami will do the cross-examination himself.
Well, before I leave the courtroom, he wasn't in there. But one thing is that over here, there are many routes you could use to get to the courtroom. So where I'm standing now, I haven't seen Godfrey Dami. I've seen his deputy. I've seen his legal team who are represented in the courtroom, the financial court too. They are in there. But I am here to see Godfrey Dami. But it will be interesting because it will be a lot of people will be looking forward to Godfrey Dami himself putting the questions before Richard Jakpa as to the allegation that he leveled against him during the conversation, a tape, although which is currently in evidence at the court. It will be very interesting for Godfrey Dami himself to come face to face with Richard Jakpa. I'll give him the questions and then Richard Jakpa responds. But as we speak now, I haven't seen him. I may have to get in there to find out if he's there himself. But honestly, it has to be he himself.
Thank you so much for the updates there.
But I can also tell you that some members of the minority are here today. For instance, I've seen quite a number of them, including Honorable John Zinapo. They are all in the courtroom right now in solidarity of their leader, Honorable Dr. Kesela, so forth. And he told me that they are expecting more of their members to be here. So Parliament, as it stands now, there's nothing happening over there. All the members of Parliament, particularly from the minority side, are going to be represented here. A number of them are here already, I must say, Annie. So it is Godfrey Dami against Richard Jakpa in this particular, just this afternoon.
Thank you very much, Jeff, for that detailed picture you have actually painted to us here.
Recently, you call Senegal, you call monitoring, so I think on that score, they are not doing badly. And locally, so they're able to me
locally, then I'm more locally.
Say a public policy advocacy ejumani and adia bakon aya kan ho sema I'm say Nora and I said Norachi I fear which was the 14th of July or June 2024 graphic front page me who say yes yati kubi Omo ye Ghana your 1992 constitution. Near President Mills started ya oka baby ya sebe ehu baby ajo mama de fire no. Akoye se nanu ya Vice President Dr. Bawumia on the 4th of November ewo UPSA or done a policy edino
after board policies no.
Yeah, after he became flag bearer no. Oka constitution wasem. Senya kopon na duma na Ghana for money to me na baby President Mills ye adwumane dru ye no obeto aso enti no na no fiada me hu say graphic front page yes yate ekubia near President Mills ye baby odru ye no omofa nkrata no epupru mu ama nyama bi